Hey guys, today I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to share a little bit of a story. This story I shared a few times when I did motivational talks and different things like that. And it recurred into my news feed a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd share it. It's something powerful, something very simple. But the story goes along the lines of this. There's an older gentleman. He's walking the beach one day, and he sees from afar a kid throwing something in the water, and he goes up to the kid, and he asks him. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And the kid responds, "He's like, I'm throwing starfish into the water, into the ocean." And he's like, every time the tide comes in, there's starfish that get swept to the shore. And the older gentleman, he looks up and he notices thousands of starfish, and he kind of chuckles and he says, "There's thousands of starfish here." He's like, "There's no possible way that you can save every one of them." And the kid kind of ignores him, and he keeps throwing the starfish into the water, and he grabs another one, and he looks up at the guy, and he says, and he throws it in, and he says, "Well, you know what? I just saved that one." And I guess the moral of the story is, even though there's thousands of people in this world, it's important to kind of try to make a positive impact on every single one that you meet. Try your best to have a positive impact on as many people as possible. And I think that's the whole kind of moral of life, right? And try to do the best you can, and try to be the best person you can be possible. The best person you can be. And having a brand, and that's kind of the whole goal of the brand, is to have a positive impact on people. And some of my favorite stories, when I first opened up the store, there was a girl that came in, a younger lady, and she says, "My nephew has cerebral palsy, just like you." And with that being said, there was a lot of similarities. He loved sports, and he was really outgoing, and different things like that. And she turned to me and she said, "You're my hope that he's gonna turn out okay, because you're doing great things and different things like that." And more recently, there was elderly woman that came into the store, and her husband, they're big fans of the brand, and her husband was battling cancer, and unfortunately, he passed away. And this is probably the coolest story that I'm ever gonna have, till the day I die. This is really special to me. But when he was doing his treatments and different things like that, he would always wear the brand because it would help him. It would help him stay positive and live a better life, so to say. And his request before he died was to be cremated in one of my sweaters. And like, I was speechless when she told me that, and I didn't really, like, it was so cool to me, and I didn't have any words, and I was just so grateful and thankful, and I felt so awesome that I was able to have a positive impact like that on someone's life. And it means so much. And I think everyone has their own kind of brand, and I think having a positive impact, and being kind to others, and getting out of your own head, and taking the time and being genuine and respectful and humble. I think that's what it's all about. And if you can impact the world in your own way, and utilize your strengths, and you be unique and be who you are, you can impact the world in any way that you want. And just have fun with it, and run with it, so to say. And you can achieve anything.